In New Jersey today, the police released surveillance video from a shopping mall where a man opened fire last week. 20-year-old Richard Shoup is seen entering the Garden State Plaza dressed in black and wearing a motorcycle helmet. Shoppers peek around a corner and then run back inside to get away. Shoup killed himself. No one else was hurt. Next month will mark a year since the shootings at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut. This week, families of the 26 killed announced a national campaign to prevent school violence. We spoke with Nicole Hockley. She and her husband Ian lost their 6-year-old son Dylan, and we spoke with Bill Sherlach, whose wife Mary was the school psychologist. They've been working all these months in the family support group called Sandy Hook Promise. Nicole, you were in the Rose Garden with the president last April when the gun legislation failed in the Congress. What did you think at that point, and what have you thought about that since?
That was a very disappointing day. To know that every poll shows the majority of Americans support something as simple as background checks. Even firearms retailers support background checks, and yet our Senate couldn't pass it. But for me, that was a signal that it's not about legislation, and we can't wait for DC to pass laws or tell us what to do. It's about us as people and as parents forming these solutions within our own communities and moving forward.
Well, there are states that have made changes. So many people are overwhelmingly looking for some of these safeguards, and they feel maybe they can't. What can I do about it? Well, as you form a group and as you come together, you can find out, you know what, there are voices out there that say the same thing that I say.
I wonder what you think is the most important thing this country should do in terms of mental health care.
The sooner we can identify and assess a child at an earlier age and provide appropriate treatment and diagnosis, then that's about preventing violence in the future. So if we can put more in terms of funding or programs to reach out and teach empathy and connectivity, that is going to make a significant difference.
The law enforcement authorities in Connecticut have been working all of these months on a big, comprehensive investigative report on everything they know about what happened. What do you want to know that you don't know right now?
I would love to know why, but I think that's a question that is never going to be answered, and I don't expect that to be in the police report. We'll never know what went on in that shooter's mind.
Sandy Hook Promise is opening a campaign it calls Parent Together. The families hope to start a national conversation about gun safety at home and how to reach troubled students in schools. You can find the link to Sandy Hook Promise and Parent Together on our website, cbsnews.com.